Remember the wait times at the HCA East Florida Hospital emergency rooms average in the single digits, less than 10 minutes to wait to get service at an emergency room. It's amazing what they've done. All you have to do is go to hcaeastflorida.com. They list all their wait times for all their hospitals because emergencies do not wait for appointments. We're so pleased to be joined by Norman Van Aken from 3, a great concept right in the middle of Wynwood on 24th Street.
Part of Miami Spice.
Yes, it is part of Miami Spice, Northwest 24th Street. And now his general manager is also joined us, Brian Diaz. He's also going to make some wonderful drinks for us. Norman was making this extraordinary soup with about 42 ingredients in it, I think.
52, I think.
52. Tell me how you're going to finish that off, Norman.
Well, we have the vegetables already garnished in here. I just cooked the conch, sliced it up, and what we do at the restaurant, a little bit more elegantly than this pot, but not that, is we come by and right in front of the guests, we just pour the soup on, such as this, and then we back up, and they get a chance to taste it, which if you care to, please do.
Brenda?
It's going to be warmish, hottish, but the way soup should be. But
You know,
that's the baby.
Well, and I bet you very few people have had conch done that way.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, conch's got to be, you know, it's got to be handled texturally just right.
Yeah, I'll bet it does. But boy, oh boy, is that beautiful.
You probably wouldn't like it.
Now, you're going to make some wonderful cocktail. I'm looking at this cocktail list. And Norman,
Oh, Norman,
I wonder
this
who
is
named it. They're calling this cocktail that he's going to make Norman's Revenge.
Yes, sir.
What's in it?
He's back. So we have to actually create a nice drink. This is something for a lot of people that like out there, something refreshing, a little bit spicy, and it has the hint of the Caribbean. So we're gonna make a Norman's Revenge.
Right.
We have one on display here for you to
Okay,
taste.
you got it.
I'm gonna start with actually some jalapenos.
Jalapeno. No, Norman, it's a spicy cocktail named after you, pal.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the revenge part, Jimmy.
Yes, it probably is. And why he's doing this, these wonderful dishes that we see in front. Now, this is part of the
Happy hour.
happy hour. Okay,
Yeah,
got
yeah,
it.
yeah. Happy hour to us is not pretzels and olives.
No.
No, no. So, and it's $5 for each.
Oh, you're
for one of them.
kidding
No,
me.
No, no. Yeah.
Do you see these?
These
are
are
so
Vietnamese meatballs, meat on a stick. You know, the kind of thing that Tony Bourdain shared with the world, and the world loves so much about what he did. Smoked fish dip. If you're in Florida, you're going to have some smoked fish dip. Of course, we do that with our own fresh smoked fish. This is actually a tirito that we're doing, which is served with mango, a little bit more chilies, and hamachi. And then lastly, we have these little guys right here, which are vegan, vegetarian with sorghum and some lettuces, and super light for the people who want a non-meat happy hour.
Right.
There's a non-meat drink, which was
So these are $5 a piece.
Right. Well, these three are. Now, this is part of your regular menu. This hamachi is part of your regular menu.
Hamachi's part of the regular.
Right.
If anybody was charging for $5 for that, I'd be very suspect.
Yes, I would be too.
So where are we with the drink?
Yes.
Well,
'cause-
we're ready to go. I was just finishing so I can
Okay.
shake it.
It's all about the shake.
Now, this is Norman's Revenge. It's got the jalapeno in it. And what's in the, what liquors are in it? I'm sorry. we
So
cut you
the
off.
spirit base is
Right.
tequila, of course.
Right.
We're doing a nice hint on the spiciness with the jalapeno. Fresh squeezed lime juice. We add in a little bit of agave nectar. Shake it very well and pour it. Don't forget to strain it.
Don't forget to do that.
Exactly.
And happy hour is from when to when?
Happy hours, we have it Tuesday through Saturday, and it runs from 5:30 to 7:30 at the restaurant.
See, you could go there and really eat and drink very well for a wonderful price
Yeah.
by doing this, because
Yeah.
this was wonderful, Norman. That was just absolutely marvelous.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank
Now,
you.
how often do you sit around and think about creating something new all day?
It's stopping that's hard.
It's
It's like the jukebox is on, you know, and you're always constructing, deconstructing.
Right.
And it's not hard, you know, it's like being a musician. I think if you're a musician, you're hearing music. You're going down the street, you're hearing music.
Yeah.
If you're a chef, you're looking at the food in the market, you might be perusing a book, you might be seeing something on television, you might be seeing the food that's coming in the back door, what the chefs and our team are cooking, and you're thinking, well, what if we remodel it this way? Or you're looking at what the farmers are bringing you know, that week.
right.
So it's always the opportunity. That's what keeps me in it.
Ah,
The creative nature of it
Okay.
is just amazing to me.
Ready
Brenda,
for
go ahead
this?
and try it. Norman's Revenge. Go ahead and give it a shot. Some of the other inventive names is a cactus flower. There's a dirty beet. What's in that dirty beet?
Dirty beet is really healthy, actually. We have beet juice involved. You know, we have in our culture
got
from we
a
try
kick.
to bring a lot of ingredients, bring that mixology art part, you know, again. Into
To
the
match the
scenario.
food of-
Absolutely.
of
You have
Norman.
to make sure that you have an experience. You pair not just the wine, but also the cocktails, you know, that are there with the amazing food that we have.
This is really wonderful. This is almost like a great deconstructed, reconstructed margarita in so many ways, with a kick to it. So the revenge may come from two areas of the anatomy the next day. It just might.
And I'm also making you another cocktail that we have available at the restaurant. This is called the Tea for the Tyler Man.
Tea for what?
Cat Stevens song.
Tea for the Tyler Man.
Right, yeah.
Those of us young enough to remember Cat Stevens.
Yes, those of us young enough. Norman told me about it in the break. That's how I
I'm way too young. Oh, great.
It's marvelous as always.
Which, by the way, I'd like to announce you, if you like to make cocktails, we have an amazing mixology class.
Yeah, we do.
Oh,
Tuesday,
wow.
Thursdays at the school right next to the restaurant. We do it normally Thursday, but we may take it again on Fridays, 7 to 8:30. You don't need to commit to a long term, just one class, have
Now,
fun.
how do you sign up? How do people
Everything
sign
online.
up?
Everything's online.
Everything
So
is
what
online, so
website
it's nice
do
and
you
easy
go
for
to?
you. You go www.inthekitchenmiami.com.
Inthekitchen.com.
You can see all the instructors or the classes, the days, what the class is going to be about.
Right.
And you have all the sign-in info as well.
And you either cook or you make the drinks alongside. You are not just watching someone else
You're
do
not
it.
watching, you were hands-on.
We got the setups like this, you know, with drawers down here, and everybody cooks too. They put their apron on, and of
I
course,
love that.
when Brian's teaching, there's a little drinking that does.
I'll bet it happens once in a while. And by the way, the overall website is called 3winwood.com. 3winwood.com. Remember, there are three different concepts right there, right in a row, and they're right in Wynwood, 50 Northwest 24th Street. But if you're looking online, go to 3, write out the word, write out the number, and it works. You know, through the years, there's so many things that you have done and accomplished. What's the greatest accomplishment?
Being a granddad,
Is that's well, exactly right. A boy or a girl? How many?
a girl,
A
one
girl,
so
little girl.
far.
So far.
But the other thing is, you know, my young chefs. I mean, now I've got 2 or 3 generations of
Right.
chefs that are with me at this restaurant here, and then at the other restaurants as well. And then sometimes we'll do, you know, one of these kind of James Beard dinners, and I get to bring them with me, and then they get to see the famous James Beard House or another place that we go and do a dinner at.
Right.
And I loved to sit around with them at the end of the whole thing, and they talk about, you know, the first generation of chefs, of which, for American chefs, I'm one of those. And we talk about
Where
you
they
know,
started and where they are now. And
yeah, what their
the
influences
good old
are.
day.
You know, when you talk to a coach, there's a coach's tree.
Right.
Yeah.
That they all, and then he's got basically
It's
a
the
chef's
same
tree.
thing,
It's the
right,
same idea.
yeah.
It is.
That's beautiful.
That's the tea for the Tyler Man.
Oh
Brenda?
my God, look how pretty that is.
So that's basically
it goes with your eyes,
infused gin drink.
Yes?
We infuse it with peach tea. We have a nice chambord liqueur in it. A little bit egg whites for the people that doesn't like it. We can actually substitute it for aquafaba all the time, which is really common right now. And we put a little bit of agave just to sweeten it up a little bit.
Can I tell you that the roof bar and lounge at
that's so
3
elegant.
sounds like a wonderful, beautiful place to enjoy South Florida.
I mean, this is an elegant, elegant drink. I love that.
Wait till you see the core of the restaurant.
It's like my kind of martini.
Do you,
That is
do you get
beautifully
yourself
done.
involved in the decoration of everything?
Well, not so much as far as the dining room goes,
Right.
but what we have, and I don't want to give away too much because I want people to come in and see it, but we have the chef's counter. So when you walk in the front door, you're going to see 8, 10 chefs all in front of you. And if you choose to, you can sit at the chef's counter seats,
wow, I love
like, you know, a
that.
sushi
Yeah.
bar sort of a situation.
And watch you cook.
Not only watch, you can talk to the chefs that are preparing the food and ask them, what is that ingredient, or how'd you do that? And we, you know, encourage that.
Communicate. Again, the name of the whole concept is called 3. There's a cooking school that's there. There's a wonderful rooftop
yeah.
lounge, and a terrific restaurant by Norman Van Aken. These cocktails are wonderful. The bar food was extraordinary, and that soup dish
thank you so
is one of the
much.
most unusual things I've
Yes.
had, and it's absolutely terrific. Don't miss it. Learn more. Go to 3winwood.com. That's spell out the word 3winwood.com.
And they're part of Miami Spice.
Yes, they are.
Don't forget.
Norman, it's great to see you again.
Always a
It's an
pleasure.
honor.
What a great pleasure to see you.
Pleasure meeting you.
That's good. I have to go
Thank
take
you.
one of his
Come on,
classes
we got
as well.
hospitality ready for you. Welcome.
We'll be back with more right after this on HCA East Florida's Eat This, Drink That,
Go.